It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. I'm here in Studio E, joined on the other side of that camera by our good friend Bryce. Wave, Bryce. See, she's waving. We're more than 6 feet apart. It's all good. We got a big show in store for you today. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So we've been doing best of all week, kind of showcasing some of the better things we've done over the course of time the show's been on the air. So what is today's best of going to be? Let's see. Let's unveil and see together, shall we? Okay. Drum roll. Bryce, drum roll, please. You can't hear it, but it's happening. Okay. Let's see. Well, this is a long way to go. Oh, A Loving Home. Okay, this is excellent. So our good friend Angie Casada, the anchor of the 10 p.m. news on Eastern North Carolina CW, does this weekly franchise called A Loving Home about foster care. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase some of the best of, but also we talked to Angie about A Loving Home. We're going to show you a little of that interview, and we're going to show you some of the best of A Loving Home, so it's all good. We have a couple other things in store for this episode as well, so stick around, watch this. We'll be back in just a little bit here on the East Daily Download. Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. This is a very special Best of the East Daily Download edition. Joining us today in the studio to talk about that is a very special guest. Please welcome in Angie Casada, the 10 o'clock anchor in Eastern North Carolina CW, and the host of A Loving Home. Yes. So tell the fine folks at home who have not maybe seen it or just kind of getting into seeing it, all about A Loving Home.
Okay, well, if you haven't seen it, you're slacking because it's amazing. No, I have the opportunity to hang out with kids that are unfortunately in the foster care system. Just last year, there was a little close to 17,000 kids that were removed from their homes here in North Carolina. If you are interested in adopting, or maybe you're just debating if you want to be a foster parent, I really encourage you guys to just check out our website, WNCT.com/aloving-home, where you can have all the information on how to get started. A lot of people think it's super expensive, but it's not. All it is just taking the first step to look into it and try it. So if you're even thinking about it, I just encourage you to do your research.
Okay, well, let's get going. Let's take a look at the first A Loving Home.
Good afternoon, Madam Clerk. My name is Adrian and I'm 9 years old.
Good afternoon, Madam Clerk. It is my pleasure to stand before you today, and I appreciate being allowed to speak to you about the adoption of my two brothers. If you ask my mom, I'm guessing she would say that Adrian and I are a lot like our two younger brothers.
Anthony came to live with us when he was just a few weeks old. Siler was only a few days old. They were a lot younger than Martine and I were when we came to live with my mom and dad.
But in one way in particular, we are very different. It's a pretty special way, actually. You see, the babies were not born with the names they have today. My parents decided a while ago to change Byron Leron's name to Siler Patrick and Anthony Germain's name to Anthony Mack. They did this because of the person standing next to me. When the babies are old enough to understand it all, I will try to explain how important Judge Siler Mack is to our family and the meaning behind their names. But not just the literal meaning. I'm talking about the personal reasons behind their name change. It won't be hard because there are so many good things that you can say about Judge Siler Mack.
She tells me not to worry about what others think. It's hard not to do that though. When my parents told me that they were going to adopt my brothers and change their names, I wondered why.
They taught me that God made us a family for a reason. I know Judge Siler Mack believes that too. So should my mom and dad. If my brothers and I can overcome some hard things that happened in our life on our own, then we can overcome anything as a family. I know one thing, that I'm going to grow up doing my best to make my family and Judge Siler Mack proud of me. One of my favorite baseball players said it like this: every strike brings me closer to the next home run. So today, we become a family of 6. And although Anthony and Siler do not yet understand the significance of this day, I do. And I promise to work hard every day to help them understand that. I want them to know that adoption is a good thing and that when they are confused or sad about something, being adopted may actually help them get through it. Adoption was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I know that it will also be the best thing that has ever happened to my brothers. Thank you for listening to me and allowing me to share my story with you.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. Okay, so we showed you some loving home, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pivot a little bit, and we're going to go out of the building. We're going to go on location in our best of. We're going to go on location to Chocowinity Extreme Action Park, where we spent a week. What did we do? We went go-karting. We did some roller skating. We did some video gaming, some celebrating my birthday. Oop, cheap plug for myself there. Anyway. Great people, a lot of fun out there. So let's check out On Location Extreme Action Park in Chocowinity. You remember that, Bryce? Let's go. Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East, joined today by our friend Lauren and our other friend Bryce, and behind the cameras, Anissa. You'll see her a little bit later. So we are on location. We decided to get out of the building, get out of Greenville, and we are in
Chocowinity.
What she said, Chocowinity at
Extreme Action Park.
We're going to be spending this week here doing a little bit of go-karting, roller skating, arcading. Is arcading a word? I don't know. It is now. So we're going to be doing all those things, having fun, showcasing what this great facility has to offer. Day 2, and today, well, we're going to get in some go-karts. There we go. So we are all ready to race or casually go around the track, have some fun. You good? Or are you still trying to get it hooked in? Well, tell you what, you check this story out. She's going to keep trying to get her belt hooked in, and then we'll come back and we'll be off to the races.
All right, welcome to Extreme Action Park Go-Kart. No bumping on the track. When you see the green light, say go.
Well, here we are. It's time to go.
Good.
It's a great time out here at Extreme Action Park, Chocowinity, East Daily Download on location. It's a good time. We went, I don't know, must have been 10 laps or something like that. It felt like a while. So, thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
So why don't you check this story out, and we'll see you in a little bit here on the East Daily Download. Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Anissa and I are at Extreme Action Park. Now we are joined by Lauren and Bryce behind the camera. I don't want you to think that we abandoned them after we had fun doing other stuff. So we are going to do some roller skating action here. She's brought her inline skate. She's already got it on. She's like, let's go. Come on, hurry up.
I'm ready to get on the rink.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download, coming to you on location from Chocowinity Extreme Action Park. Anissa's out skating. I'm finally got my skates on, ready to go. So, from the East Daily Download Speed Team, we'll see you next time on another very special edition on location, East Daily Download. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everyone, we're back here on the East Daily Download. So today is actually a very special day. It's Mark's birthday. So hey, wait, come. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pull him out. We've got stuff set up in the party room here. It all looks great. Welcome back, everybody. Finally got Mark and Anissa off the skate floor. So we are here to celebrate Mark's birthday.
It's what now?
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you. Am I supposed to clap? I don't know. Thank you, John. Thank you, John, for your singing too.
John is absent, but here's Mark's special surprise for his birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. We've got a cake that was made special here at Extreme Action Park. They made it for us for your birthday. So this is also an option when you do parties here.
We are back here on the East Daily Download on location, Chocowinity Extreme Action Park in the arcade. It took a minute. I thought this is not going to go well.
All
So
right, player number one. Not bad. Got some competition here for sure.
Okay, why don't you go check out this story, and we'll see you back here in a little bit here on these daily downloads.
WNCT.com has a feature called Yes, We're Open. If you're a local business that's still open, tell us about it by submitting your information, your business name, location, and availability on WNCT.com. If you're a customer looking for businesses operating in your area, go to Yes, We're Open to see what's open near you.
The East Daily Download wants to hear from you. Send us your pictures and your viral videos, and don't forget to ask a question for Angie Cazada's Q&A with AQ. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Use the hashtag East Daily Download.
Hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download. Hope your day's off to a great start. You know, one of the things that I really enjoy about this show is when we go on location, but specifically the on-location experience where we sit down with the owner or the manager of a business and kind of talk to them in depth about that business, kind of find out what keeps it running, what makes it tick, just really the inner workings of what they do in a particular business. So we thought what we would do right now as part of our best of week is we'd head out to Chocowinity again, and we talked to Denise, one of the owners of Extreme Action Park, about what they do out there. So let's go back out to Extreme Action Park in Chocowinity and take part in our conversations with. So Denise, this interview might be my favorite setup we've ever had for an interview because we're on the floor of a roller rink. Now, we're in Chocowinity, Extreme Action Park. You, your brother, and your mother are all co-owners of this place?
That's correct.
And so does that mean that you're here every Friday or Saturday or, you know, the busy times?
Yes, I am here Friday, Saturday, and most Sundays and Tuesdays because we are open Tuesday nights also.
How long have you guys owned this place?
Almost 15 years now.
Almost 15. And what kind of things have evolved or changed during that time?
Since we have taken over the skating rink, we've also added go-karts. We've added additional party rooms, enlarged the snack bar area, and added a bounce house. So we've been busy.
So what are the benefits, I mean, of having this kind of floor?
The benefits of this type of floor, this concrete floor versus a wood floor, it's a harder floor versus the wood floor, which is a softer floor, but it's a smoother skate. On a wood floor, if you've ever skated on one, it's kind of like bump by bump.
Yeah, it depends
on. This is just a complete smooth surface. Yep.
So you've been doing this for a long time now. What is it that brings you joy from doing this job and, you know, interacting with all the community that comes in here? What gets you going?
It has to be the people.
Yeah.
They're the ones that make me want to come to work every day. That's the best part of the job, is making people happy.
Now, do you guys do any kind of like classes for little kids who are learning
We do
skate?
offer skate lessons on Saturday mornings. If you register ahead of time and let us know you're coming, we'll be glad to assist you.
Yeah, so talk about birthday parties. What does that experience look like when people come out here?
Oh, that's such a fun time for families and friends that come out here and bring their kids.
Yeah.
But we offer different party packages.
Okay.
Any type of budget we can usually accommodate. And you can do a plus package or a glow-in-the-dark party package, which is one of our most famous
Glow-in-the-dark. What does that look like?
It's in a dark party room with the black light and glow decorations. But they get a glow cup and a glow necklace and a glow bracelet, and everything's flashing, and the kids get so excited. It's so cool.
Now, does the cake come with all that, or is the cake additional?
The cake is additional if you want us to provide one for a small fee. We'll do the cake for you, but most people like to do their own special cake for their special day, so we let them bring in their own cake or cupcakes.
What is your favorite thing about Extreme Action Park? You know, being one of the owners, what is it, outside of the people that you talked about before, you know, what kind of physical thing here do you really like the most? I mean, you know, spending your time at?
For me personally, I don't roller skate, but I love to watch my skaters skate. And you can see all different kinds of skaters, the beginner skaters that would amaze you once they leave here how well they can skate.
Yeah.
Then you have the older skaters that really like to do the jam skating, the shuffle skating, and they get all into it, and it's amazing sometimes to watch them.
So if somebody wants to come out here and buy skates, can they buy skates
Oh,
here?
definitely. We have tons of skates in stock. We have anything from the beginner speed skate. We can order anything that's in our catalog.
So if there's something that I'm specifically looking for and you might not have out here, you can
we
work
can
with me
definitely
to
help you with that.
Is there anything else that you want to let everybody know at home, like maybe a website address, where specifically you're located, how to get in touch with you guys, a phone number, any of those kind of really important information pieces?
Our website is extremeactionpark.net. You can find us on Facebook. You can call us, 252-946-6076. My name is Denise Vick. I'll be glad to help you with anything you need.
Well, Denise, thank you so much for hosting us out here. We really appreciate it. This is great. This is awesome. Okay, come out to Extreme Action Park.
She called me 2 weeks before Christmas in 2018 and said, I have found your mother and you have 3 sisters. At that time I was 63 years old, so for my biological mother to be living was an absolute miracle to me.
Diane Gray waited for this for nearly 50 years.
But I did nothing.
At first, then after weeks of contemplation, Diane Gray made a life-changing call.
I chose my youngest sister. And I told her who I was, but I wanted to make sure that she understood who I was. I told her I was adopted.
30 minutes on the phone.
But the more we got to talking, the easier it became to talk with her. When I hung up the phone, I didn't honestly think I'd ever hear from her ever again. You've got a 50-50 shot that they're going to call you back. She called me back the next day.
That next phone call led to plans for a meeting in New York.
The day came for me to meet my biological father. It was a very cold day. It was the worst storm that they'd had.
The weather got so bad, Gray wasn't sure she'd make it. But Diane and her adoptive sister pushed through the storm.
We pulled up to my father's house, and I had my sister's hand, and I couldn't have done this without holding her hand. So we go through the door into my father's house, and in my father's house I see a lot of people in there. There was about 20 people in there, and I only recognized a few of the people. They're like my 3 sisters who I'd met earlier in the week. But there was a lot of other people, but boy, I looked a lot like them. And so we get in the door. What happened was my father came through another door. Everybody that was in the kitchen where we all were separated. It got silent. My father walks in, and I walk right towards him, and we hugged each other. And he says to me, I'm so glad you're here. I never wanted to let you go. Thank you for your perseverance, and I love you. I'll never forget those words. It's still kind of raw to this day.
There wasn't a dry eye. Gray met aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews.
I really felt just touched by the hand of God that he has done this, because there's no other explanation, ever.
she was closer to discovering who she is.
Just really understood a lot about love at that very moment and acceptance, because nobody in that room wanted to give me up, but I found out why.
Watch your local WNCT 9 in Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. As always, thank you for joining us. We always appreciate it. We know you have a lot of choices, more than ever right now, to choose from for your television viewing. So the fact that you're either watching on Eastern North Carolina CW, WNCT.com under the Download tab, or the WNCT mobile app, where we have a link you can get for free at Google Play and the App Store. You can watch on the go or at home, wherever you want. All great options. So thank you from all of us here at the East Daily Download. Okay, so Best of Week rolls on. We've had a lot of fun today, kind of showcasing Extreme Action Park again, as well as highlighting this great program, A Loving Home. So, what's tomorrow's Best of gonna be? It's Friday. You know what? Why don't you tune in tomorrow to find out? Until then, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put this back over the screen. And when we unveil it tomorrow, we'll have a whole new show. So you have a great day. We'll see you on the next episode of the East Daily Download. Bye-bye, everybody.
Friday, when we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we'll have the Best of Fashion Friday. Plus, we'll also take you on location to Whirligig Stage for our interview with the owners. And we'll have the best of our interviews and live performances from local musicians.
We got lucky in the back of that Chevy. Out on.
Lots of fun coming your way this Friday, so join us for the Best of the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.